Hi, welcome to our windmill project that we just finished up here at Trio Farm in Garden City. Here you can see a sneak peek of the finished product. We've been at Trio for 3 or 4 years now, and in that time we've been making improvements. One thing that we're working towards is becoming more energy self-sufficient. So being able to pump our own fresh water was an important step for us. Here the crew is assembling the tower that holds up the entire windmill. It's a 4-cornered steel tower, 40 feet high. That height is really beneficial because it puts the windmill into a level in the sky where it has pretty consistent airflow. And even just a little bit of wind will turn the windmill, but being above any obstructions in the surrounding area just gives us a nice, steady stream of energy. And this is a 16-foot wheel in diameter. So the larger the diameter of the windmill, the more torque it produces, meaning that it's producing more energy so it can lift water from greater depths. Our windmill is drawing water up from a depth of 400 feet from a well that we dug last year. Here are the gears, so when the windmill makes a revolution, it turns these gears, which convert that movement into an up and down motion with a sucker rod that pumps water up from the well. On an average windy day, it pumps about 5 gallons per minute, or 7,200 gallons a day. We're currently using that water to irrigate one of our fields. Excited for that growing project. One project just builds on another. Here they're lowering the hose that actually brings the water up. And I was really lucky to be here when they brought in the crane because I wasn't around for every minute of the entire project. The crew was here for several days, but it was amazing to watch them set this up and lift the tower. It was really interesting also to see how precise the crew was with this process, digging these trenches. And here you can see they're being careful to level everything properly. And even the step took quite some time. I think that crane was holding it in place for a couple of hours while they secured everything. Mixing cement to lock everything in. And then they lifted the wheel into place. The size of that wheel is part of what makes it so sensitive to every gust of wind. And that tail that they just put into place there moves with the wind. So it's always turning the windmill so that it's properly positioned to catch the airflow with no involvement from us. So we don't have to be out there adjusting the windmill. It's all automatic. And I haven't seen this happen yet, but apparently it's designed so that in extremely high winds, the windmill will automatically turn out of the wind or furl so that it doesn't get destroyed. That field in the distance there, behind this promo, is the one that we're irrigating with the water. It's pretty well flooded by now. So overall, it was just absolutely fascinating to watch this whole process. And again, the precision that it took to get everything into place was pretty impressive. I will never be climbing that ladder that he's on. 40 feet is quite tall when you actually see it. Significantly taller than anything else around. and it's just beautiful. It's such a landmark now. We're so happy to have it. So thank you for watching. Definitely keep an eye out for any future projects that we've got going on. Trio Farm. Thank you all.